Hello, this is Victor, and here with a new unboxing of first look to one of the Battletomes. This is the order Battletome for the Fyreslayers. So this was launched about 1 week ago, something like that. And in this video I'm going to do the first look together with you on the book, and I will explain what you can find inside. So this is the English version, hardcover book. The translated versions normally are in soft cover, if I'm not wrong. I think it's in soft cover. This is the English version, and this is 88 pages of a book. Okay, so if we open, we will see what is the quality we find inside. As usual, we have this counter cover in black and white with a very nice piece of artwork that we will find later on in the book as well at full color. All the books in all these Battletomes are quite thematic, so you will see that normally they have a theme color, or they are decorated to enhance or to show the faction look. Okay, let me see if I can stop this glare we have there. Okay, so the book here we start with the content. The first part is all about fluff. Okay, it's all this portion here. Then we have the part that is the showcase, and at the end we have all the rules. Okay, so and here we are going to see. So this is the Sons of Grimir is the showcase, and so we have about 30 pages of fluff, and we have about 10 pages of between the paint splatter and the showcase, and then we have the rest. That is about 30 more pages, 35 of rules, okay, including the Path of Glory. The first part, as I said, is the background, the history of the Fyreslayers. You will see that there is also this. I think, if I'm not wrong, this is this artwork here at full color. So we have nice pieces of art all around the book. All the book is full color, and it's with a very nice printing. This is one of the original printings. This is one of the first Fyreslayers. In the end, in reality, this is the god of the Fyreslayers. Okay, so here we have all the history. Again, all with this nice artwork around, and then we will have also the framing of the book to show the fairness of the Fyreslayers, right? And they also have more go more in detail in the lodge. The lodge are the different sub-factions or different divisions inside of the Fyreslayers, and here we have the description of the different lodge, and then this is more a generic background and the legacy of the lodges about the Fyreslayers. So I will not go in details here. They say how they are organized, what is the story, and so on. Okay. And then we go to the showcase. So this is starting with the showcase, a very nice art of the. So sorry for the glare. This one. Okay. So here we have the different nice artwork of the Fyreslayers. And again, more pictures of them. That you can enjoy and spend time. This is painted on one of the lodges, and then here we have how to paint the different lodges of the Fyreslayers. This thing is new in this book. We have more, and then they talk about the Warriors of Fortune. This is the how to organize an army. So this is a temple of an army organized here, and then we have the paint splatter, where they explain you how to do different paint jobs, the skin, the birds, and then we have the red stripes, the stripe variants, and then we have the gold, and here I will say that the use of rainbow inflation as well. So these are nice step by step how to paint them. Then you can see there are also other details, and here a tweak on how to do bases. And this one looks pretty interesting. This one's here, maybe it's my favorite. This how to do it step by step, right? So this base is really very interesting to make this magma. We have the forces of the Fyreslayers here. So this is the alliance rules and the alliance abilities. We have as well the commands traits and the artifacts of power. Then we have the magma traits, and then we have the prayers, and then we have the Mattock Invocations. This is the equivalent to the endless spell, but is a spell, sorry. But this is a different concept because it's more like invocations, or it's more like they're in summoning the power of the magma. Okay, so there are the rules on how to summon that, and then this is this new piece of terrain that is the Mattock Battle Fortress. This is new. We can spend some time here. So this says the Mattock Battle Fortress is a single terrain feature, and it's an obstacle. At the start of your hero phase, one friendly Fyreslayers unit one friendly Fyreslayer priest that is within 6 inches of the battle of the Mattock Battle Forge can control its magma energies. If they do so until the end of that phase, add 1 to the prayer rolls for the friendly Fyreslayer prayer, while they are within 18 inches of that Mattock Battle Forge. Once per battle, at the start of your hero phase, one friendly Fyreslayer priest within 6 inches of the Battle Forge can spend all of the Forge energy instead of using its Molten Blessing ability. If they do so until the start of the next hero phase, you can reroll save rolls of 1 for friendly Fyreslayers units on the battlefield. However, for the rest of the battle, the Fyreslayer priest can no longer use the Mattock Battle Forge Molten Blessing ability. So it's quite it's the way to boost your praise. Then here we have the different rules for the lodge. Okay, so I don't go in detail on the dodges, but you see that we have how many? We have 1, 2, 3, 4 lodges. Okay, 4 lodges here. Then we have, as in all the other books, a battle plan and a second battle plan. Okay, 2 battle plans normally we have. Then we have the Path of Glory. To be fair, I don't use this part. I never don't play Path of Glory so far. Here we have the Path of Glory. Then we have the War Scroll, starting with the War Scroll battalions. Of course, we have the first one is the Grand Third. So where we have it's a battalion, if I'm not wrong, composed of battalions. So because we have a Lords of Lodge, 2 of Warrior King bands, and then a Forge Brethren. So we have 1, 2, and 3. So 1, 2, and 1. Sorry. Okay, here we have this, and then we go and then have a Doom Seeker and a Green Wrath Berserkers, and then we have here the different war scrolls, starting with the ones on Magmadvoth, where we have the Auric Rune Father, the Rune Son, and the Auric Rune Smither. Then we have Fuel Ymir, who is the boss of the Chosen Axes. So here we have, these are the one from the Shadespire. Okay. Then we have the Auric Rune Father. We have the Auric Grandson, the Battlesmith, and the Auric Grandmaster, in case you don't put them on the Magmadvoth. We have also the Green Wrath Berserker. We have this one. This is a very nice miniature. And this is the one that is coming in what's coming in the Silver Tower, that is called the Doom Seeker. We have the Auric Rune Smither. Then we have the units, and they have not included new units to be on this new launch. We have the Bulkite Berserkers, the Auric Earthguard, and the Earthguard Berserkers. Okay, and then we have here the 3 powers, and the most powerful one, to be fair, is the Zagharon Flame Splitter. And I don't know what is needed to put this out, so because this is explained at the way you have to go back, you can look at how to do the invocations. I think the priests have to do the invocation, so it goes like a prayer. And the difficulty for this one is Zagharon Splitter. At the start of your phase, one friendly Fyreslayer priest can attempt to perform the Mattock Invocation. If they do so, can make an invocation rolling a dice. On a 3+, the invocation is successful, and if the invocation roll is successful, set up the model within 6 inches. And the point is, this model is the first one that is giving a shooting, so you can shoot with this model to your opponents. This is like They are quite, this is quite new for me, these rules are quite new. This is very similar to a wall, and then this is similar to any of the endless spells. Okay. The thing is that these endless spells cannot, I don't think they can be dispelled. I need to read the rules, but because these are prayers, not really spells. And then we have the pitch battle profiles. Okay, here we have, I don't know, I have not read. Maybe we can make a look how these spells, how these prayers work, and we can finalize the book just looking at that. So the Magmic Invocations. So the war spells for the 3 Magmic Invocations are included in this Battletome, and pages 86 to 87. Magmic Invocation model in your army are not set up on the battlefield at the start of the game. Instead, a Fyreslayer priest from your army can summon each to the battlefield. To attempt to do so, you must roll a dice for the priest, and this is called the invocation roll. Each Magmic Invocation war spell explains the invocation roll required and how the model is set up. Unless noted otherwise, a Magmic Invocation model cannot be attacked or affected by spells or abilities. It is treated as a friendly model by all the armies for all any other purposes. In order to attempt to summon a Magmic Invocation, you must have a model for that Magmic Invocation available that is not already in your army and on the battlefield. For example, a Fyreslayer priest cannot attempt to summon more than 1 Magmic Invocation, and in addition, if a Fyreslayer priest attempts to summon a Magmic Invocation and the invocation roll is not successful, then no other Fyreslayer priest can attempt to summon the same Magmic Invocation. Okay, this makes sense. At the end of each battle round, you must make a temperamental natural roll for each Magmic Invocation on the battlefield that you set up. To make a temperamental natural roll, roll a dice on a 1. Add one to the roll if there are any friendly Fyreslayer priests within 6 inches of the Magmic Invocation. On 1 to 3, the Magmic Invocation is removed from the battlefield. Okay. So there is 50% chances it disappear, and if you have the priest close, then there is 33% chance it disappears. Okay. So curious, it completely follows a different dynamics, so it cannot be dispelled, and this is quite a difference from the endless spells. As well, you cannot dispel when it's launched. So here we have, this is the Fyreslayers Battletome. Not very thick, a little bit disappointing that maybe there are no new units, but at least they have all the new rules, and they have also all these new abilities and common traits that can make them more interesting, as well as the piece of terrain and the Magmic Invocations. So that's all for now. I hope you have liked this first look to the Fyreslayers book. Please let me know what do you think about this book. Let me know what do you think about the Fyreslayers, is a faction that you like or not. And as usual, thanks a lot for watching, and see you again later. Bye.